G'day, I'm David Murray.
I'm Julie Murray.
And we're the franchisees for the past 20 years at King Griffith Plaza. And this is our second store, King Griffith Central, and it's been open just on 10 years.
We had been looking around for a business, and we had looked in the main street, and we had looked at donuts, and we couldn't see how we were going to do that on our own. So the shopping centre was being built, and we were lucky enough to be awarded the franchise. And yeah, it all started then.
Well, we come from a family farming background. We used to be rice farmers, rice, wheat, sheep. And so my grandfather came here in the 1920s, so it was my father and myself and my brother. So we all were rice farming. We decided to get out of rice farming for a brief time, and the opportunity of coming into a business took our fancy, with the idea of only being here for 3 or 4 years, then going back to farming. But 20 years later, we're still here. I still haven't got that plot of dirt. But who knows about the future. With King, they actually had a master franchisor, Chris Vincent and his wife, based in Sydney. And so we'd go, and that was our primary contact for King. And Chris and his wife would come out here. It was very sociable for us. We'd go to the wineries. They like the wineries here. Griffith has a lot of wineries. And we'd talk business, and it was really a family feeling towards King at that time. So yeah, we really enjoy that social contact. It's got a lot more professional. Certainly Retail Food Group, King have spent a lot of money in setting up business development managers, sales and marketing managers, franchise care councils. So yeah, they've tried to do a lot more electronically. Advertising has changed a lot with social media, but still the grassroots of franchising really is still your community, getting involved with your community, and interacting with that. Yes, you need the support of the National Office for advertising and marketing reasons and having buying power, but really it's the grassroots of the local community that still is the constant. We looked at a couple seriously. We looked at one of the bakery chains as well, had interviews with them. King was, for 2 reasons for us. It was one that was probably more recognised by the community. So it was a recognisable brand that a lot of people didn't have a lot of experience with, other than when they went away for holidays. And so we found that was going to be a good fit for this community. It also meant that it was a business that Julie and I could work together in. The bakery, we could have learned how to become a baker, but if you ever wanted to sell, we'd have to find somebody who had skills in that area. Whereas with Retail Food Group, or King at the time, anyone could learn how to make donuts and coffees with a bit of training. So for us, the progress into that business was much easier than going into, say, a bakery franchise. We sponsor groups, we employ local people, we are local people. To me, it's just a stepping stone of getting into a business that succeeds. Nobody wants a business that fails.
Obviously, we have to get the donuts ready, and so someone is up early, decorating donuts, setting up the shop. We have customers coming in early to get coffees, so that's their routine. They come in, have a chat with us as they go on their way for the day, and that's really important for us. They come to us, we know what they want. It makes their day start in a nice, bright way and friendly way. And from there, our staff will often look after our shop. We may be in the shop, but we may not. But we trust our staff, they've been trained. They enjoy being in the shop as well, and they enjoy making a wonderful experience.
And that's been the most enjoyable part of the business, really, is the customers, especially the ones that come back all the time. It's not just a matter of serving a coffee and a donut. You get to know them and you chat, and you're part of their lives as well. Yeah, so that's probably the most enjoyable part of the business, I think, yeah.